Hello, my name is Dora Malonga, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to apply to such an amazing program through CIEE. And to begin, in what ways through the lives of Frederick Douglass and Daniel O'Connell affect me? For me, it would be Frederick Douglass and my identity. There is this one quote by Frederick Douglass explaining how change only happens through struggle. There is no change without struggle. And this has really built my identity and helped me in my advocacy for change as a Black woman who's navigated her way through systems that were not meant for me in mind. It's really affected me as a way to create change and better our society. In the terms of Daniel O'Connell, it's really inspired me in democracy. Daniel O'Connell spoke very loudly about political reform, and as someone who has learned deeply about systemic injustices and about policy and how that affects our world, especially our healthcare system, I would love to have the opportunity to create that change with those people in mind. Gaining international work experiences, it really is a way to challenge implicit bias and deepen my understanding of systemic injustices. As someone from the US, I've encountered so many people of different cultures and different places. And going into healthcare, I've learned more and more about the terms and topics of implicit bias and how that affects the way we treat people. And to have the opportunity to be around people and truly understand them for who they are and not what people have told me they have been, it really inspires me to create a better world by my personal effort and by sharing those experiences with other people. In such a increasing polarizing time, I believe now is the time to be very open-minded globally about other people, other culture, and how to correctly respond to other people. And by engaging in those communities across borders, I hope not only to use those skills to be an effective nurse, but to be an effective leader and an effective person in truly understanding and helping others. One setback and challenge that really tested my resilience was an amazing backpacking trip through the Armstrong Scholars Foundation, which worked to bring young groups of women into the outdoors to commemorate the life of Joey Armstrong. And on this trip, we did a 2-week backpacking trip in the boonies of Yosemite. So most of us were very young. It was ages 14 to 18, unexperienced. And I was an 18-year-old at the time, and I was most adjusted to backpacking and being with such other younger women who have never experienced it. Of course, we had our struggles as it was a test of the body, the strength, the spirit. And through that time, I recognized my privilege of having done this before and trying to use that to help my peers by motivating them, comforting them, and pushing them on. One of the biggest parts of life that I feel people often overlook is teamwork and helping others and communicating. And by having that passion and responsibility, it truly helped us pass over that setback and climb all the mountains that we could. Experiences through my leadership and through my teamwork, I have learned that I am a very understanding person, as I have been through many things. And I hope to use these past things to help people further on by not being judgmental when someone reacts to something differently, but rather taking the step to understanding and being empathetic, especially in such a time where people are so polarized and have lost empathy for so many things. I think prioritizing empathy, understanding, and using that in leadership roles will help me better gain trust and awareness and better work as a community. As this program is with a cohort of people of all different backgrounds, I would love to use my prior knowledge of understanding, of caring, of being empathetic to better help others and better help myself. As of right now, I am currently doing an amazing cultural and language abroad program in San Jose, Costa Rica. And through this, I have really grown my perspectives on all aspects of life, especially those things of understanding, humility, and patience, but also curiosity. Being abroad, it's often easy to think, well, I'm just abroad here having a time, but I truly see it as a learning way, as a way to break barriers and understand people more. By being here, my perspective have changed so much, and it's really helped me understand people by taking the time to see where they're coming from, see how different their lives are, understanding that, and connecting with them. Thank you for taking my application into consideration, and I hope to hear soon. Thank you so much.